On this week's Ludini Rock and Roll Circus podcast, each of us will build the ultimate 80s band. We're also going to pick a winner from our studio or from our live audience who builds the ultimate 80s band that we like, and you're going to get a special prize for doing that. Yes, YouTube is on. No, Facebook is not on. So if you're on YouTube and you want to join in, if not, too bad. Get ready to rock out with your talk out. It's the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. Welcome back, moms and dads, boys and girls, children of all ages, to the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. On this edition of the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus, we have the return of the lovely and talented, all knowledgeable Lily V6.
Thank God.
What's up? Sweating.
I know. We're having a little heat wave here in Pittsburgh. Guys, welcome to Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. Please go to ludinirockandrollcircus.com or loulombardimusic.com. This gives you access to our private Facebook group, along with some free music and opportunities to win cool prizes. So check that out at ludinirockandrollcircus.com or loulombardimusic.com. Shout out to Rock Rage Radio. The Ludini Rock and Roll Circus airs, I don't know if they mean airs, literally in the days of the internet. I don't know what the correct nomenclature is. We'll say airs on Sundays on rockrageradio.com. It is a great internet radio station. They're doing good stuff. They sponsor shows and curtain call records, all kind of really cool stuff. So check them out at rockrageradio.com. Download the app. And also I want to give a shout out to Wolf's Customs. wolfscustoms.online. Why am I telling you about wolfscustoms.online? That's because this is where you can get a custom paint job, custom finish. I just saw a guy post a picture with a Dean V that Chris did in the Eddie Van Halen.
I saw that.
Red. It's badass.
Wicked. It was really cool.
Very cool.
Freaking badass. So you want to go to wolfscustoms.online and check it out. We have, in addition to Lily V6, we've got Keith the Hawk Hawkins. What's up, Keith?
You know, I'm living the dream, Holmes.
Good. And we have Pittsburgh Kevin as well.
I'm living the nightmare. Holmes.
A nightmare.
Hey, Kevin, do me a favor. Kevin, get your own material, please. Work on it for next week, all right?
Okay.
Somebody hasn't been doing their homework.
Who?
Pittsburgh Kevin.
Writing my own material? It's just so much easier to steal from Hawk.
Well, what we do here usually is any joke you hear most of the time is something we heard from another comedian or a television show or another podcast. Like, we don't give a shit. Like, we'll just say whatever we want to say if we think it's going to entertain people. So that's the thing. So just deal
Here's
with
something I want to know. You want to know what I want? My question of the day. Man, are the Steelers this bad? Holy shit.
Yikes.
Oh, it's depressing.
Yikes.
I don't know who that is, so
I forgot you are anti-sports. You're
I'm
like
not
the only
anti-sport.
person on the only person on the planet would didn't tell you that doesn't like sports. I think, but that's okay. That's a whole other topic. But yeah, it's just I'm thinking some people need to hang up the cleats, man. Just saying.
Okay, Ben Tooth.
We'll save it for another time. But let's talk about Dream Team.
We're getting right into that.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this.
Wow.
So here's what the concept is. This is to build an ultimate 80s band. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys in the inner circle. Since this Facebook has got it screwed up, we're just going to pick. I run a post earlier in the week on this topic. We're going to pick our favorite from that post, and that's how we'll decide who gets the Ludini mug. Yeah. Okay, so that's how we're going to handle that.
What?
Okay, and so don't worry about that. So we're going to go around the room. Here's how I thought we should do it, and we start with the drummers. Each one of us picks our drummer.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
And then each one of it. Then once we go around the room, we come back. We do. Everybody picks their bass player, and then then the guitar players, and so on. And then at the very end, Keith, we see if we can take our 4 bands and put them together to make the ultimate.
Sorry, guys.
God bless you. The ultimate 80s metal band.
All right, so let me get this straight. Like, so you posted, do your fantasy band 80s metal style, correct?
Right.
Because there was a lot of responses on it that weren't like 80s at all, and I was like a little confused.
Well, I mean,
I'm people sniff glue. What can you do? I mean, but it is what it is. I was just trying to keep my shit together with it, so I was thinking 80s metal. That's a lot of things. I mean, that could be a lot of different kind of bands. Because there's like real metal, then there's like glam metal, and then there's this metal and that metal.
Hold on, time out. I'm meaning that in the most broad sense. The broadest sense of if you have somebody from Megadeth and I've got somebody from AC/DC, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna
totally fine. Yeah, that's why I was just trying to get on the same page.
I'm not gonna get into that. That's not metal. I don't want to get into that. That's not what we're doing.
I was like a little confused because there was people that like I said, I thought if we were like basing off of like fan picks, we'll say.
No. Well, I'm just going to give. No. We're going to give a prize.
Well, I got my own band, but I was looking at a lot of the posts.
Okay.
And they confused me.
Well, we're picking our own. We're doing our own thing, but we're just going to pick. We're going to look at the posts and see which one we like the best, and send somebody a nice a coffee mug.
There you go.
So that's all we're going to do with that. So it's, just got to keep it easy. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna talk about drummers. Keith, you probably have a lot to say about this. So listen, me and Kevin and Lily are gonna go first, and I want you to go at the end because I think that you can really enlighten us on this at the end. Okay?
Oh,
I'll make no guarantees.
Okay, sounds great. Go ahead. We're gonna go the opposite direction. Pittsburgh, Kevin. Why don't you start with your?
All right. So as always, I don't really pay attention to the rules, and I went with rock. I went to 80s rock.
That's fine.
We're not gonna get
I
don't want to get into semantics.
We're not gonna split.
I don't want to say I'm anti-semantic.
Wow.
We're not gonna split hairs.
Okay,
that's not the
There's
point.
no hair to split.
All right. So my drummer, and you're gonna see a trend as the show goes on. My drummer is Sandy West. Do you know who Sandy West is?
I do not know.
Sandy West was the drummer for the Runaways.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So why did I pick her? I love the
This is a good question.
Keith,
this is a question that's going to fucking bug me the rest of the night, but go ahead.
I'll tell you why, Keith. So Sandy, I like the Runaways, and I can remember seeing interviews with Sandy, and she was very upset about the breakup of the Runaways, and she always wanted to do at least one more show where they got together and reunited, and that never happened, and unfortunately Sandy has passed away. So she is no longer with us.
Now.
It's definitely not going to happen now.
That sucks because I have a couple gigs for her right now that I'd rather just fucking bomb it in my hand than I'd give them to her in a minute. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, well, if that's your rationale.
But that was my rationale. I've always liked Sandy. She was such a down-to-earth person in her interviews, and so that's why I picked Sandy.
I just also want to say real quick, I love your comments, Hawk. Keep them coming, but ultimate could mean a lot of different things. It could be like, maybe guys never play together would make a really crazy sound, wouldn't necessarily be the greatest particular players, but we're just having fun. But
we're just having
fun.
Hey
man, I know
that was a terrible pick.
I'm gonna keep it by your rules, like I said.
Oh my god!
I'm going out with. I'm trying to go out with a bang, man.
You're gonna go out. That's why I want you to go last, because I know you'll be the creme de la creme. Lily V6 with your lung infection. This is what you get for getting breast augmentation surgery.
Yeah.
I know.
By the way, they look great.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What happened here? This was a joke. This is for real. I'm completely off the marker here. What's going on?
Not real.
What
did you do? Did you get them smaller?
No.
It's just a joke, isn't it? It's just a joke.
Nothing's different.
You know what they say? It's that's a real sin because it's like slapping God in the face for giving you a wonderful gift. That's all I can say.
Well, here's what I'd say about it.
No, I did not do that.
Here's what happened, Keith. First, she had a big pad in there, baloney tits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
And then she wanted more like the watermelon tits.
Wow.
So she.
Nothing has changed with my breast other than I've lost 16 pounds, so there might be some fat gone.
16 pounds.
Other than that, That's
little bit hotter. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead. What is Lily picking?
This is going to be my only pick from Motley Crue on the entire list, surprisingly, but Tommy Lee is my pick for my drummer.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes.
That would be great if Tommy Lee Jones and Tommy Lee Jones would like interchange places.
That would be something. Wow. Not only because I think he is a great drummer, he has a sound like no one else does. Also, he does the fun little tricks that he has, which I'm a sucker
like
for.
Fun little tricks, don't you?
I do like those.
Oh, no, you did it!
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh boy.
I love it.
Kill me.
That laugh is maniacal.
Kill me.
Do you have anything else you want to say about?
That's all I got.
What? Wow.
Other than he basically chased Nikki Sixx down to be in a band with him for a while before they formed Motley Crue.
Wow.
Okay, my internet won't go to the person I picked.
Oh
no.
frick's sake.
I have to do a workaround. Here's my pick.
Like you're gonna have to probably actually get something out of your own head there. So go ahead, Holmes.
Yeah, Holmes. Oh, sorry, I'm stealing Keith's shit.
That is my the sign name for everybody now, male or female. It doesn't matter.
There you
Holmes. I call everybody Holmes now.
Is that because of the workers of your roof doing your roof?
No, I call them Mexicans.
Simple.
The best damn workers in the world, though. That's all I can say. Legal or not, bring them over. I got some roof work for you
I
today.
think that is like a bug.
Hey,
or a
remember that
botch
time we
or
got
something.
canceled?
What do you think, Lily? I'm not going to trust that.
Don't
No,
do
I'm
that.
not gonna, I'm not going to mess.
What are you
with that.
doing? You got a virus or
Yeah,
It looks like something happened.
Something looks creepy. Let me just.
something? They're probably rocking the vid.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Your computer got COVID.
Oh, not again.
Can computers get COVID?
Yeah.
It's a virus.
Yeah.
I'm just-
My
Yeah,
computer
Dr.
wears a
Fauci-
ma- my
yeah,
computer
Dr.
wears a
Fauci,
mask.
they do.
Where's a mask?
Dr. Fauci said they do. Everybody gets COVID.
You know what I did?
Just ask Dr.
You know
Fauci.
what? For the past 6 months, Eddie Van Halen has been my background picture.
Right.
Guess who it is now?
Who is it?
Neil Peart.
We've gone back in time.
Yeah, and with him sitting in front of the kit with the pentagram, it's really badass.
We've gone back in
Okay, here's
time.
who I got on my list. I got my drummer is Terry Bozzio. Bozzio? You say Bozzio, I say Bozzio.
Let's go, Bozzio.
Okay. American drummer best known for his work with Missing Persons and Frank Zappa, but that is not why he's on my list. He's been featured on 9 solo or collaborative albums, 26 albums with Zappa, 7 albums with Missing Persons. He's been a prolific sideman, playing on numerous releases by other artists since the 70s. He was inducted into the Modern Drummer Hall of Fame in 1997. His son and stepdaughter are also drummers, with the latter, Mariana, being a member of the band Aldias. Okay, the reason he is on my list, because he is on my absolute number one favorite Steve Vai album, and that is Sex and Religion. It's the album that Steve Vai actually hates. He doesn't like that album. He thinks it was a giant mistake. I think that album is freaking amazing. And I just, and Terry Bozzio is on it, and I wish he would have done more stuff like that, but he's on a gazillion things, and he has a great catalog. So Terry Bozzio.
He was on a Korn record not too long ago, believe it or not.
Well, there you are. So we can definitely put him in here. All right, now for the moment we've all been waiting for, because this guy is the man, the guy, right? Mm-hmm. He is the guy when it comes to drums. So
I would probably disagree, but I know a little something about it, and here's what I'm going to pick, and I'm going to tell you. What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Well, your audience is applauding.
There you go. They love you.
Thank you. This is why I'm making the pick, and this is, like I said, I'll just totally concur with your opinion beforehand. It doesn't have to be the best players. I'm looking for a show. If I'm going to put a dream band together, that show better be on point, man.
Good point.
I want guys that are going to entertain. It doesn't matter. Terry Bozzio is probably one of the best drummers I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't play anything that Terry Bozzio plays. It would take me the rest of my life and then 2 other lifetimes to effing play what that dude plays. But here's my pick, which is a great pick by you, Lou, because that's one of my all-time. I mean, if you're a drummer, if you don't like Terry Bozzio, you might want to check yourself out a little bit. But my pick, once again, I hate to piggyback off something here and be the copycat. My pick was Tommy Lee.
Oh,
He literally is. He has great feel, and he's not like I said. He's not going to like sit there and set the world on fire with chops. But he's a good. If we're talking like an '80s dream metal band, I want Tommy because the fact is that he's going to do some cool solo. He's very innovative in that whole perspective there, where he did solos where I was like, when I see Motley Crue, regardless of that's when it actually sounded decent. He would just do these like mind-blowing solos. The dude is flipping upside down. He's doing this. He's doing that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's doing everything. And he's a really solid player, has good feel. Listen to Dr. Feelgood. I mean, that's all you got to hear right there. But yes. I'm looking to put on a show, and this guy has it, man. And then
definitely entertaining.
He's a total entertainer, and he's a good drummer. He's a great drummer, great rock and roll drummer. At the same time, and if you don't like my pick, then I will call Tommy because I have a number on him, and he's going to come and hit you with his dick.
Oh, wow.
He'll knock you out.
There's probably only one member of the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus podcast who would appreciate that. So
it's not me.
Kevin.
Yeah, right.
It's not.
If I said Tommy Lee was going to come over and hit me head with the dick,
I'll call my sister because that ain't happening.
What time? I want to make sure I'm here.
I'll be like,
I'll be honest with you. If you told my wife right now that Tommy Lee was coming over and going to, she would leave me in 2 seconds. You know what? I will call her in right now, and what she's going to say, she was like, "He looks like he never showers, but I don't care." That's what she says.
I get it.
Oh my God. Okay, guys. So the drummers that we have on the list at the moment are Terry Bozzio, Sandy West, and Tommy Lee.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Pittsburgh Kevin, what do you got for bass players?
Oh, bass players. Oh.
Look, this wasn't a 90s, 2000 thing to pick friggin' Mick White. Go ahead, Kevin.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I thought we were going to go lead guitarist. So let me just...
Well, we're talking with the rhythm section, right? Doesn't make sense if you start with the drummer, the next person...
I guess you could be right there. Oh, my
God. The crying in this room is too much!
All right. And you're going to start to see a trend now with my picks. My bass player is Melissa Off-Dunmuir. Who is she, you're saying?
Who is it again, Melissa?
Why
who?
do I know that name?
Off-Dunmuir. She is the bass player for Hole.
Oh, that's right.
And you know what? I fucking picked her because she's sexy. I think she's sexy. All right, you fucking happy?
You just want something to look at.
And plus, she has to put up with Courtney Love. So
that's not 80s, Kevin.
What?
That's not an 80s band.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
But I'm going to let you go because, like I said, this is my last one today. So I'm going to irritate you guys as much as possible. What the fuck? Matter of fact,
hey, why you busting my balls over there? Hey. I'm just saying. Come on, Keith. You're busting my balls, huh?
All right. So we're in
the crazy thing about the one thing about Melissa Off-Dunmuir, as you would say, is that if you listen to a whole record, she's way better singer than Courtney Love, but probably so am I. But I like how the harmony vocals come in, and it's way better than the lead vocalist. It's amazing to me. And she played with Smashing Pumpkins after that, but she's probably a better singer than Billy Corgan too. That bald fuck.
Well, maybe because
what are you against bald?
Hey,
I have nothing against bald. I'm just simply saying that he's probably in the next Addams Family movie as Uncle Fester.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he could be. He would be a good uncle in the musical version of Addams Family. They do like a whole.
There's some people I've met down here that love the Smashing Pumpkins. Like they think it's a religion. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be totally an atheist at this point.
There's only one kind of pumpkins I want to smash. But go ahead.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I don't understand that.
So
what does that mean?
And this is the chick from Hole.
Yeah. She also played with Smashing Pumpkins.
The chicken hole.
The chicken hole.
The chicken hole.
Lily, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, that's my jam right there.
Lily V6, everybody. Lily V6. Oh, come on. Give it up for Lily V6. Thank you.
Wow.
Billy Sheehan is my pick for my bass player.
What the fuck is going on here? Go ahead.
Tallis, Mr. Big, Winery Dog, Steve Vai. I mean, he's got a whole repertoire of working with.
All right.
He's got something. Working with all kinds of greats. I think he's a great bass player. I saw him twice. Once with Mr. Big and once play with Tallis. Loved him. He is he was voted in Guitar Player magazine 5 times for his lead bass playing style.
Yeah.
And that's why. Yay.
Yeah. What was in there?
And I don't know what's going on over here.
Yeah.
And I'm not listening to him at all.
You must be.
I think you are.
No. You're easily
Well,
ignored.
That's a good one. I like Billy Sheehan. Lou and I used to read Guitar Player magazine, and in the back of the magazine back in the 80s, they would have like new talent. And I remember seeing this crazy guy. He was like shirtless, but he had suspenders. Yeah, you remember he had suspenders, and he's just like crazy. And he's holding this funky bass, and it's like Billy Sheehan. I'm like, who the fuck is Billy Sheehan? And then all of a sudden, he's like working with David Lee Roth, and then just I remember that dude. So yeah, good choice.
I like him.
He's a nice.
And he's super smiley
He's a
all
nice
the time.
boy.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here tonight.
I'm a little afraid when he says that.
Thank
This
Okay.
is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Who's next?
I got one. Mine.
Go ahead,
Mine is a gentleman.
Sorry.
You all right?
I'm dying.
Aw.
Why don't you try come back to life? We need more drinks.
I'm trying.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
More drinks for Lily, please.
Yeah.
Call 1-900-Lily Drinks.
Hey, you tried that Surge yet?
What?
Surge.
What's Surge?
It's what is it? Truly or White Claw puts out a Surge. It's called Surge. 8% alcohol.
That's terrifying.
Wasn't there a Mountain
Can't
Dew?
find it anywhere, or I would be drinking that shit like a
I
fucking
think there's a Mountain Dew.
Okay.
No alcohol.
like
All right,
a out of
move.
town. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Thomas Michael Stevens, better known as T.M. Stevens, American guitarist and bassist.
Yeah.
Worked with an array of rock and R&B and pop acts as a session musician. Also leads his own groups. So he's played with like tons and tons and tons of bands. He's on a lot of. He's one of these guys that has ghosted on tons of Kiss albums and people like that. And don't play their own stuff. And he's also in the my favorite Steve Vai album. But Keith's talking about guys that put on a show. He's like wildly energetic. He's got a very cool look. TM Stevens is who I have on my bass.
All right, then.
That's good, Lou. I mean, next time maybe somebody we ever heard of. But go ahead. Anything else you want to wrap it up with? I mean, fucking Christmas is coming in soon. Jesus Christ, give us something more fucking tall.
I'm gonna cry.
Wow.
Keith is so mean to me.
I know.
It's terrible. Somebody say something.
We
I
love
just
you.
want you to know that my next pick is going to be my bass player, and I am not copying. I don't know what. Like I said, I think the fucking planet's out of alignment or something. My bass player, I swear to God, was fucking Billy Sheehan.
All right. What the heck?
So we have the
Because
same
I'm
rhythm
dying.
section. Because I'm just looking. I'm simply just looking. Maybe great mind things. Thinking like I don't know what it is,
You
but
think like a
I
girl.
want someone that could probably rock the shit out of that bass, or do a 2-hand tap. It doesn't matter. This dude's going to put on the show. Plus, he's an awesome rock bass player, and from Talus to Mr. Big to fucking David Lee Roth to whoever else he's going to throw down with, Billy Sheehan's going to put on the show, and that's what I'm looking for here. I don't got time for all this like technical bullshit. I want somebody that's going to fucking own the stage. And Billy, with my 2 guitar players that have coming up, which are real nice, Clark, they're going to be they're going to tear up the place, man. So I got Tommy Lee swinging that stick, if you know what I mean. And I got Billy Sheehan so far, and we're killing it.
Okay, that is
Drumstick.
that is good.
Oh, drumstick.
You can steer a boat with that drumstick.
Yeah, you could.
Not me, him.
There is
you guys.
physical proof. Yes.
You guys are crazy.
There's proof of him doing it. I couldn't do it. I can't even fucking steer a kayak. You know what I mean?
Oh, should we not encourage him?
Nice.
What? We live in the United
next
States
thing-
of America, I thought.
The next
You're,
thing we
you're
want
becoming a communist, Lou. I don't like it.
Yeah, come on, Lou.
the next thing I want to get to is just anybody before we get to guitar players. Does anybody have a keyboardist on their
Yes.
thing? You do? Go ahead.
Of course
I got
I
one
do.
too. Go ahead. You go first, and I'll do mine.
John Lord is the fucking man. Is
Yeah,
organ.
not really 80s. That's total 70s.
Oh, come on,
What do you
Keith.
know?
What's wrong with you?
Like that's 60s and 70s, not primarily.
Okay, when did the album Perfect Strangers come out?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he's primarily 60s and 70s. Yes, Deep Purple had a comeback album in the 80s. Technically, that's true.
Yeah.
But he's primarily a 60s and 70s guy. But
He
go
put
ahead.
some list off the more.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're
I don't
fucking
mean
with me
anything
now.
by
Okay,
it. I'm
whatever.
saying.
Whatever. Go to the next one because I'm about to throw up. All right.
No,
It's okay. The rules
disrespect.
change for like whoever's in the room, I guess. Because I'm not in the room. I gotta fucking follow a different set of rules. But you go ahead, Lou. Rock on, Holmes.
Wow.
Dude, pick somebody from a fucking 2000s and then fucking it's okay.
I did.
I don't get it.
Who picked something from the 2000s? I picked Thomas Dolby.
You picked your fucking nose.
I'm trying to put a band together that'd be like really kind of interesting, kind of different.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
too
know.
late now.
That's just my opinion.
Sure.
I don't want a keyboard player. I'll take it back.
Oh.
Wow.
All right then.
Did Deep Purple put out an album in the 80s?
Do you want a little cheese with that wine or
Wow.
what do you do?
No. It just makes me know what I'm doing. So go ahead, man.
Hey, I thought you told us you gave up drinking.
I'm gonna start heroin in a minute.
Because you said you gave up drinking, but I think maybe you're drinking a little bit. You drinking?
Just a little bit.
I just don't like how you change the rules for certain people.
Oh,
That's all.
I'm not changing the rule. You could put in John Lord. I was just making an observation. My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
He's so sensitive.
He's very sensitive today. That's why I think, what do we do with these sensitive people?
Oh.
All right.
Well, we
What's
we
next?
belch on them. That's what we do.
I don't think we should talk about this topic anymore. I'm done.
I'm getting scared.
Oh my god, everybody's gonna be upset.
I might have a
I'm quitting. I'm leaving.
I might have a somewhat decent one now.
Okay, let's go ahead. Pittsburgh Kev. Let's move on to the guitars.
Guitar.
Guitar, and whatever, however you want to do it. Like I got each one has two. Let's just go ahead. We are halfway
Sure.
through the podcast. Oh, we got time.
We're halfway
We'll
there.
go one guitar, then the next guitar. So
Okay, sure.
just do your first guitar.
All right, good. Again, if you're noticing a trend with me, my lead guitarist, the one, the only, Lita Ford.
I thought you were gonna say Miley Cyrus. I'm not even gonna lie. Go ahead.
What the? You don't know me at all,
Cyrus is
do
the
you?
guitarist.
No, that's just how it was going in my
You
head.
don't know me at all. So yeah, Lita Rosanna Ford is her whole name. Of course, yes, Lou.
Rosanna,
Lou.
yeah.
Lou. And yeah, of course,
Hello.
hello. Runaways alumni, of course, and then she went on to have a very successful solo career. But yes, if you've noticed, I've been picking all women because you know what? I loves the women.
You're horny.
I loves the women.
You're a horny.
When it
pervert.
comes to women, I love them. But yeah, so Lita Ford is going to be my lead guitarist.
Thank you, Bones.
Bones Magoo, everybody.
Thank you.
Is he still here?
Yes.
He is. He's right in the corner over
He's
there.
right in the corner.
Yeah.
He's right in the corner. Go ahead.
Me next? Me next?
Are you done on that one?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Lead
Well-
a fraud. Go ahead.
No,
Lita
Ford. No, they.
Miss Ford, if you're nasty. Nuno Betancourt is going to be my first guitar pick from Extreme
There
1985.
you
Portuguese-American guitar singer, songwriter,
Portuguese.
record producer. He's
I'm not
recorded
spelling
solo
Betancourt.
albums as well. Founded bands including Morning Windows, Population 1, Drama Gods, The Satellite Party. Reunited with Extreme in 2007. He did that guitar show that I saw with
yes.
Tobin or Tosin Abasi and all the guys, Zach Wild, Steve Vai. Super fantastic guitar player. Please don't just narrow him down to the one song that everybody knows by Extreme. He's got a lot of great talents.
Great.
So-
He's a riff master, man.
Yeah.
Extreme has kick-ass riffs. Are you Extreme fan, Keith?
Keith?
What? Oh yeah, I'm going. Yeah, monster man. What?
You okay? You all right there?
All right.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Good pick. Good pick. I picked Tai Tabor from King's X.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just trying to like put guys together that I think might make a interesting, like quirky or crazy kind of sound. So Tai Tibor is a lead guitar, songwriter, co-lead vocalist for the progressive metal band King's X. Has a wide ranging guitar style, big riffs to soaring melodic passages. He uses volume swells and ambient passages, add an elemental texture to his compositions. He names his main influences as the Beatles, Alan Holdsworth, Johnny Winter, Ace Frehley, Brian May, Alex Lifeson, and Phil Keggy, and the original Alice Cooper Band. In '08, Tabor was added to the Guitar Show's Chop Shop's list of top 100 most complete guitar players of all time at number 84. Very unique style, very unique tone, like really interesting tone.
Yes.
But heavy as hell. King's X is as heavy of a rock band as you could get from that era.
Most underrated rock band of all time.
Yeah, great band. Great.
You can quote me on that.
Thanks, Keith. So what do you got next, buddy?
We're looking at guitar players, right?
Yeah.
I can have two, correct?
Well, we're gonna do one, then we're gonna come and do the next one.
I'm not gonna do, but I won't jump line. Like I'm just saying, I have two.
Yeah.
To pick from. So my first one is the man, the myth, the legend of all time, God rest his soul, who recently passed his way, Edward Van Halen.
Eddie! Mr. Fuck you, man! Oh, no, wrong Eddie. Fuck you, too!
Eddie.
You're the fuck you, man, right? Fuck you, Eddie. I see you on television. Suck my dick, huh?
Wow. That escalated.
Okay, wow.
I don't know that
we went to a different direction.
I don't know that we actually need any background on that
Nope.
particular guitarist.
No.
If you don't know who
Never
that
heard
is.
I'm like I said, I'm trying to put on the show. If I want to get someone to keep up with the bass players two-handed tapping, if you wanted to, hey, Paul Gilbert's not available, I get Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
By the way, I wanted to add, I saw Billy Sheehan twice as well, and this is how wide ranging of like a player he is. Lily named Talus, and what was the other one? Mr. Big.
Yeah.
I saw Mr. Big and Winery
Dogs.
Winery Dogs.
And that was kick.
Wow.
The Winery
Hey,
Dogs
man,
was awesome.
I'm not trying to one up you, but I was in a rainstorm one time and at the Vandergrift of all goddamn places. The Vandergrift Street Fair, it was like a little street fair in Vandergrift, and the headlining band. No, I'm not making this up at all. The headlining band was Billy Sheehan on bass, Dave Throckmorton on drums, John Marcazzori from freaking Grapevine singing, and the guitar player was Reb Beach.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a wild freaking lineup. And they said when I talked to Throck, because I helped him carry his shit to the stage, he was like this. I was like, how much you practice for this? He was like, we didn't. I was like, okay. And they went up there and played a bunch of cover tunes, and it was killing, man.
They don't have to practice.
No,
not him.
No.
I saw Throck with it was a jazz trio, and
he's one of the best. Dave Throckmorton's one of the best players. He's one of the best drummers on the planet, and people just don't know his name outside of Pittsburgh, unfortunately. But he got kids, adult things happen, life gets in the way sometimes. But the dude is all world, man. He's like, that guy's sick, man.
He's
a
world
sick
class.
dude.
I saw him in the jazz trio, and they were like, I was talking to one of the guys, and they're like, yeah, like this is they were like, yeah, we don't know anything what we're going to do. We don't.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Whenever
Yeah.
somebody starts playing something, and that's how we go.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was like jaw-droppingly good.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was like they were doing they did like immigrant song. They did "Don't Stop Believing" for Christ's sake, and it was just crazy to see them.
Wow.
The caliber of talent just play those like kind of just overplayed cover tunes, but it just goes to show you that hey, they probably met in the little like I don't want to say green room, but like a little meeting area for like 10 minutes, and they were like, we're gonna play this, and this all right now, and Don't Stop Believing. Hey, it works for guys like that.
What key do that in? Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Cool. So now there's a second guitar player in our band. So Lily, who's your second guitar player? I'm Kevin. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
He's your guitar player?
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, I picked
That
Jesus
dude
Christ.
can do anything. He's the best
He
part
can-
of
He can
You talk
perform
about-
miracles
So you talk about a show, Keith. He can walk on water.
and feed the people watching.
One time I was drinking and I had no more wine, and he turned the water into wine.
Yeah, he's awesome. Lily? No, I'm just kidding. To round out the band that I want to bang.
Wow.
This isn't.
That's good when you put that together. That's why you let him fly with the Louis Baltimore thing.
Not the ultimate 80s bang, Kevin. It's the ultimate 80s band.
I misread your email. I'm sorry.
This explains so much, Kevin.
Read your email. So sorry. So my other guitar is going to be oh fucking hell. Jesus H.
Christ.
Old age is a bitch.
Hey, Kevin, let's Helen Keller read that freaking message 6 times already. Shit, while we're young.
Too late, Keith. Too late. So it's Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson.
Willie Nelson. Oh,
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
That old
Willie Nelson's sister, Nancy Nelson.
Nancy Nelson, the lesser known special needs sister.
I'll take a tattoo.
Here's a tambourine.
Tonight here's our rendition of Barracuda, and you're always on my mind.
That's okay.
Thank God we're not on Facebook.
Nobody's watching. Yeah, exactly. Tonight's the night to do all this shit.
I'm actually waiting for that Barracuda, You're Always on My Mind mashup. It's been I've been waiting for my life, and my entire life.
You were always on my Barracuda.
Oh my God.
I wish you were always on my Barracuda. I mean, sometimes.
Wow.
Wow.
So we have Nancy Wilson.
Especially after that perfect film.
Nancy Wilson is the guitarist in Heart.
From Heart, yes.
If you don't know that.
The Chicken Heart.
Chicken Heart.
This is your all bang band, huh? That's good.
It really is his all bang band.
It is.
That
I actually had bands like you
guys. 3 guys.
And I'm like, no, I'm going to be progressive and pick an all-female band that I want to bang.
It's like Kevin's being like totally feminist, but for like the wrong reasons. Women will be going, yes, look at this guy. He just wants to bang them.
Women first. Women first. Girls.
It doesn't matter. You pick the drummer from the Runaways. You probably can't even play a fucking paradiddle. But hey, she's an all bang band girl. You know what I mean? Hey.
They don't run that fast.
Why don't you pick Roxy from Vixen?
Roxy Petrucci, the drummer.
Oh, can I go back?
She's on my B team.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so speaking of the B, I was going to say the B cup.
Once you get a girl that can fucking play, pick Sheila E. or some shit, man.
Ooh, I thought about it.
Buffalo Cup.
I thought about it.
I'm not someone that actually has some fucking technique.
I'm just saying.
All right. Lily V6, what do you got? We are losing
Save
this
us.
podcast.
Save us.
This is turning into a complete
off the rails.
disaster.
This is what happens.
Congratulations, Lou. Your podcast has become Chicago on a weekend.
Woo!
Anyway, my other guitarist is...
You hear what he said?
No, what he said.
Congratulations, your podcast just became Chicago on the weekend. I'm sorry, that was a good freaking joke.
Yikes.
Oh my God, dude.
Your podcast has become Portland all of a sudden. There you go.
It's on fire. Go ahead. Well, on fire. Go ahead.
My second guitarist is Rev Beach.
There you go. There you go.
Winger, Whitesnake.
Winger.
Obviously from the Pittsburgh area. Went to Fox Chapel High School. Went to Berkeley College of Music. Played in Fiona Flanagan's band for a hot second. Worked with Howard Jones, Shaka Khan, the Bee Gees' Twisted Sister, Roger Daltrey. And what's funny is only if he can remember things he'll be in my band. But according to Kip Winger, Reb is quite adept at coming up with multiple rock riffs at a time, though he is often unable to remember them later, which I did experience at the last Winger show. Kip's like, yeah, Reb wrote this. Reb's like, I don't know. I don't know if I did or not.
He's a genius, man. He's a musical genius.
But he is my other guitarist.
Okay.
And he's nice when he wants to be. Sometimes he's crabby. I've met him a couple times.
That is a very cool pick, and Lily, I salute you for bringing the hometown, representing the hometown, right? Mm-hmm. The home team.
Yeah, great. I mean, like Rick James, cocaine's a hell of a drug. But go ahead.
And so on my list, I think because I had thought, I had picked Tai Tabor, and I'm like, well, what other guitar player would I like to hear him play with? Okay,
you picked yourself, didn't you?
And
you were around in the '80s, man.
I picked Neil Young. No, I did not.
So you would pick him. I think you would pick him just because you want to get his fucking mouth.
Actually, I would like to change my pick right now.
Okay.
No, I'm
not going to. But okay, let's say Lily said B team, right? So
yeah, B team.
So I did. Honestly, I would say my pick was George Lynch. because he's different than Tai Tabor. Kind of more blues based.
Yeah, got that shit. Got that. He's a riffer,
and he's got great riffs. But so I think those two would come up with some cool stuff. But I was also thinking that a good match for Tai Tabor in a band might be somebody like The Edge or Andy Summers.
Okay.
Those might be like, they're more progressive. So that might be kind of cool, but my pick was actually George Lynch. Guitars from Doc and, and Lynch Mob and some. And by the way, he did a project with Doug Pennick from Keith.
Yeah.
They did a project together as well.
Yeah, how was that?
I honestly, Keith, I haven't heard it.
How'd that go?
No, there you go then. Never mind.
So who's your other guitar player?
I'm just gonna go from legend to legend, man. I got Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, and Randy Rhoads in the same band. Jesus, what are we gonna do? That is gonna be off the chain. But yes, this is an incredible band. Matter of fact, out of all everybody's picks, no offense, I've by far had the best band. That's just there's no other way around it. Capiche?
I mean, I have half the band.
You have half my band. Because we were in school, I would have accused you of cheating, like you were, I'd let my hand up so you could see.
I mean, I said it first.
That's true.
Okay, so for drummers, we have Terry Bozzio, Sandy West, and Tommy Lee was voted for twice. For bass players, T.M. Stevens, Melissa Offendmore. Is that her name?
I have a question before you go any further. Are we
yes, you in the back. Go ahead.
I'm not done. I'm just reviewing.
Oh,
Chill.
okay. All right. I'm sorry, Luke. Hey, Luke.
He wants to change. He wants to throw Jen have the entire Runaways catalog.
Sir,
I'm just trying to review.
You didn't give us homework yet.
He's trying to throw Joan Jett in so he can have the entire freaking Runaways catalog. What's the bass player doing nowadays? Who the hell was that?
All right, I got somebody missing here.
Her name's Cher, actually.
It's like a T.M. Stevens, Melissa Offenmore, Billy Sheehan.
Yeah.
Billy Sheehan was twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was another one that was twice.
Right.
For keyboards, we have Thomas Dolby and the Lord.
The Lord.
You didn't pick Thomas Dolby for real, did you?
Yes, he did.
Praise him.
And,
why? Could I ask why? I mean,
because I was trying to make a band that would be kind of really weird, but like heavy. And so, that's why I have people like Tai Tabor and T.M. Stevens trying to play with Thomas Dolby and George Lynch and Tai Tabor. That's just what I was doing.
Okay, man, that's awesome.
When you hear who my lead singer is, you're going to kind of, I think, might get the picture.
Okay.
I'm just going for the show, man. I'm just going for the show.
For the one guitar player, we got Tai Tabor, Lita Ford, Nuno Betancourt, and Eddie Van Halen. And for the second guitar player, we have George Lynch, Randy Rhoads, Reb Beach, and Nancy Wilson.
Okay.
Okay,
we're up to date now.
Everybody all together on this?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go around the room and give
Kevin, go ahead first. Pick another chick, please. Jesus.
Pick our singers.
Fuck all you guys. My lead singer of my all chick band. Are you guys ready for this?
Neil Diamond.
G.G. Allen.
Get the fuck out of here.
G.G. fucking Allen.
No, you
didn't.
Yes.
Get out.
You just changed it.
I know I did. You know why? Because I'm a little
Holy
tipsy.
shit, you dismissed you from Rim. That's really that bad.
I had Pat Benatar. Okay. But I'm okay. We're just gonna John Lord. That's totally fine. But G.G. Allen. G.G. Allen.
What you were actually doing? You are sort of changing.
He's the shit.
You're doing what Keith accused us of, changing the rules. We don't want to change the rules.
I hate G.G.
All right, I know you do. That's
change the rules all you want. Just let me know about it. You know.
Pat Penetration. I mean, why don't
no, not penetration.
I have a female singer too.
Okay.
What?
Who do you have?
I have Doro Pesch from Doro and Warlock. I decided to go with a heavier singer with all of my non-heavy.
I don't know how you spell it, but...
Doro the Explorer?
No, listen to her.
All right.
German female metal singer dubbed the Metal Queen. Her contributions to music and culture made her a global figure in the metal culture for over 3 decades. She's also a solo artist now. She's super hot. So that I wanted to do one.
Yeah.
I figured you did.
Yeah,
I wanted to have one female in there, and I figured Doro would be a good lead singer for my band.
Not G.G.
Still hot to this day, you think?
I think she is.
I haven't seen her lately. She probably looks like fucking,
We're obviously have Hitler on the screen.
She's German.
Is what's watching on TV filtering down to the basement?
Yeah. Thank you. Danke. Donkashan.
Well, this podcast will be shut down tomorrow.
I was looking for something more succinct, but that will do.
Wow.
Just a little bit of Hitler to
that's good. I mean,
well, you can't do Hitler on Facebook at all.
No, you learn.
No. But since we're not on Facebook,
hey, we're good to go.
Yeah. And I pulled that right off of YouTube, so YouTube can't say anything because
it's on YouTube.
Right off of YouTube. So, okay. So who's our Lil, and you said Dora, and I am saying Gigi Allen. I'm not saying Gigi Allen.
No, we'll go with Pat.
My pick is
what? Who?
Huh? My pick is Devin Townsend.
Oh. I didn't say anything.
Oh,
that's my.
I swear.
Again, so like this is why this band is kind of like off the wall, but because now you got Devin Townsend, and Devin is a great guitar player in his own right, but I would just have him fronting, acting like the maniac because he's really good at acting. He puts on a great show. He's got a crazy look.
What album? That was like that 1989 album he put out on New Year's Eve.
No, he did. He had a band in the '80s too, a smaller band, but he's on that Steve Vai album.
That's good. I was just making sure. We're sticking to the rules, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, here we go.
Yay.
Want to know my pick? Do you want to know, kid? Huh?
Yeah. What do you got?
Yes. I kind of want to know.
Once I thought about this for long and hard, actually 2 seconds, and I still wanted to put on the show. And this guy going back, I'm gonna have to take a little trip in the time machine. This guy in his heyday was the entertainer of entertainers. Thank you very much. The Diamond One himself, David Lee Roth, man. Because he puts on the show. He's a fucking clown nowadays, and he's retiring. And he said, "Yes, I'm retiring. Thank you, David, because you should go out. Maybe Vince Neil will hop on the same bus." But David Lee Roth in his prime was the man.
How can he retire? He hasn't done anything.
He just said the other day
he hasn't done shit. And he's that Joe Rogan podcast. He's great. I don't know if that counts. But, like, he did that Van Halen thing. How long ago was that? 2014 or something?
2015.
Yeah. He hasn't done shit. He's been retired.
Yeah,
he's doing like a string of shows in Vegas, like a residency in Vegas.
Not doing
in
shit.
December and January. And he said he's shutting it down. He was, I'll miss you all. And I'm like, take Vince with
Let me tell you what he's doing. They got a David Lee Roth impersonator, and that's what they're doing. Meatloaf does the same thing. So our singers are...
Oh, boy.
David Lee Roth, Doro
Once again,
Pesh,
I'm putting on the show, man. I want the show.
Ben Atar, and Devin Townsend. So,
actually, Steven Tyler was going to be my A1 pick.
I have to agree with Lily, and so if we were going to all pick a band together, all get musicians together, I would absolutely have to agree with Keith and Lily on Tommy Lee and Billy Sheehan.
Yep,
that's a great mix. Have those guys ever done a record together?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know.
That would be cool, but I definitely have to say
maybe
for sure.
Yeah.
I would definitely think that for sure.
Yeah.
Those two. I don't have.
I concur, Captain.
So. Like, let's just skip the keyboard thing because it's silly.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
Exactly. So, who do you have for who? So, our first guitar player is the Tai Tibor, Lita Ford, Nuno, and Eddie. Yeah. I think Eddie.
What about
Eddie?
What about auxiliary percussionist?
I hate to be like a suck up, but I think that Eddie Van Halen.
I mean, it's Eddie.
Are you kidding me? Tommy Lee, Billy Sheehan, and Eddie Van Halen, right there. I'm at the concert.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Exactly.
Shut up.
That's
take
what I
my
mean.
money.
I wasn't thinking about the best players. People were putting on fucking Les Claypool and with Terry Bozzio. That's great players. But I want a show, and those guys are great players. But I'm just looking for more theatrics, man. I'm looking for theatrics. Yep. That's all.
Okay, I got you. And the second guitar player, George Lynch, Randy Rhoads, Reb Beecher, Nancy Wilson.
Well,
it would be kind of cool to have a chick guitar player too. You know what I mean? Like back and forth, it'd be kind of cool.
But when you put her up against the other guys,
no, she's definitely gonna be a rhythm guitar player if it's Eddie's in the band. The only guy that can hang with Eddie Van Halen is Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Reb Beach maybe, but
he'd forget everything.
But
yeah, right.
But I think that so, and as far as singers go, I would prefer somebody different than David Lee Roth. But let me finish. But I can't see Pat Benatar
Don Dokken
or Doro Pesh or or even Devin Townsend. He doesn't fit now either. He's too weird.
What about Don Dawkins? He's on his fucking prime, right?
No.
You have to kind of go with Dave, I think, right? For that lineup?
I guess the guys I'm thinking of are more 70s, so maybe you should just go with David Lee Roth.
Yeah, David Lee.
Because I was thinking Robert Plant and
Steven Tyler.
Freddie Mercury.
Steven Tyler would have been another one.
But these guys are more 70s, so...
I was going to pick Steven, but I thought more 70s. That's why I didn't pick him, honestly.
Yeah,
out of the bunch, David.
I just think that band is so killer. I just not. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know.
Let's just have a whole bunch of guest lead singers.
Yeah, just like Santana does, or the Doors.
There you go.
There you go.
Whatever.
That would be fun. That band.
Let's make an entire album. Just have a different singer on every track.
You know that one of the singers that was considered. She was actually approached was Patti Smith.
For Van Halen?
Yeah, for Van Halen.
Yeah. She said suck a dick.
Well, she just thought there was no way audiences were going to accept her, like no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the time, I don't think she was married to John McEnroe. He probably would have beat the shit out of her. He was like, "This fist is on the line." Boom.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I just like hearing Keith talk.
John McEnroe. You don't know John McEnroe?
Yeah, but I don't know what that has to do with him.
She was married to him.
And so what? Who cares?
All right, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Like, I know he was a tennis player. She's a singer.
That's a match made in heaven. See what I did there?
I don't know if she was married to him at the time when she was approached by Van Halen.
Oh.
It was the fucking joke I was making, dude.
I just didn't understand it. I'm sorry.
This is a joke.
Yeah, okay, well,
yeah, it's just a
never
joke,
mind.
Right?
Yeah, I can't believe none of you guys picked Neil Peart for drums.
Yeah, I picked my nose.
What?
Wow.
But he's more 70s, you're right.
Fucking out of here, man. I can't take this.
Keith. Whatever.
You okay?
Yeah.
Where'd he
all
go?
right?
Where'd he go?
You there? Oh, I don't know what's going on. So I'm looking at some of the guys that chimed in online. Jeff Scott Soto is a vocalist with Steve Harris, Terry Bozzio, John Sykes, Rick Emmett, and Derek Sherinian on keyboards.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
I give props to people who picked keyboards because I can't do that.
No, I can't either.
I was not a keyboards type person to pick one.
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen, Glenn Tipton, Dee Snider, Steve Harris, and Nico McBrain. Jack Russell, Randy Rhoads, Neil Schon, Billy Sheehan, and Scott Rockenfield. Like these are all would be like interesting bands. You know what I mean? It'd be like. Oh, that was my comment. Never mind. So, Sebastian Bach, Cliff Burton, Randy Rhoads, Steve Stevens.
Yeah.
Stevens.
And Mike Portnoy.
Yeah, I thought about Cliff Burton. Thought about Steve Stevens. Before I picked the chicks I want to bang.
Bruce Dickinson. Nobody had that yet.
Oh, wow.
That might be
Wow.
He's on my B team.
Bruce Dickinson, Cliff Burton, Dave Mustaine, Randy Rhoads, Dave Lombardo.
Not Lou Lombardi?
No.
Oh.
That might be That might be the one I might consider the best pick from the fans. That's a cool band. It's not as good as ours.
I mean, nothing is.
No,
as good
ours
as
is better for
obviously.
sure.
The question that's in my mind is who's going to win that mug?
How about this, Keith? Steve Harris. Steve Harris and Tommy Lee is the rhythm section. Nuno Betancourt and Matthias Jobs on guitars.
Oh, wow.
And Ronnie James Dio.
Oh, what are we, stupid or something?
He's my C team.
That's a really good band right there, man.
Yeah.
Steve Harris and Ronnie James Dio in a band together? Are you kidding? Tommy Lee on drums?
I had Dio, Frankie Banali, Kip Winger, Eddie Van Halen, and Steve Brown on my C team.
That's a good band.
There you go.
That's a good band.
I did it like fantasy football. I actually picked 3 teams.
So we know your A team. Who was your B team then?
Bruce Dickinson, Roxy Petrucci, Kelly Nichols, Dimebag, Jakey Lee.
Oh,
Dimebag.
my, look at you.
Yeah. A little Dimebag and Jakey Lee. I was thinking of Jakey Lee as well. I was like kicking him around a little bit.
And my C team is Dio, Banali, Winger, EVH, Steve Brown. And then I had benchers who were Dan Lochner from Anthrax. He was a bass player. George Lynch and Mick Mars were on my bench warmers.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think. Well, how about this? Check this out. King Diamond.
That's a good
What?
Vernon Reed and Red Beach on guitars.
God.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Talk about heavy versus
Again,
light.
I don't know the bassist in the. Do you know these folks? Jean-Yves Therault on bass and Igor Cavalera. Do you know? And
He was from Sepultura.
Yeah, Sepultura.
Okay, so that's a pretty heavy band right there.
I don't know that bass player.
Voivod.
I probably should, but I don't know him off the top of my head.
Voivod is the bassist.
Oh, there you go. That is a very odd mix there, but yeah, that's cool.
It's all heavy except for Reb.
Yeah, he's definitely more.
Well, he might forget that he's not heavy.
He might forget.
And so that might work to his benefit.
Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai, Rudy Sarzo, and Carmen Appice.
Wow.
That's a good band.
Man.
That's Willie Franklin. That's
Really?
That's a pretty
Man,
good
that's
one.
good.
I mean, Rudy isn't like flashy like Billy Sheehan, but like he's a good in that type of music.
Oh, yeah.
He says he doesn't have any idea for a singer. If they could just play instrumentals, I'd buy it. Lily's boyfriend, I don't know any of those people. I can't pronounce half the names.
Becerra, Schuldiner, Markowitz, Kronos.
I know Kronos.
Kronos,
because he was in one of them movies, one of them fantasy movies. Hank Sherman.
Oh, Hank.
Oh, I know Hank Sherman.
He's a good picker.
Possessed. He's going real heavy. So it's Possessed and Death.
Wow.
Possessed in Death.
And Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse.
Oh.
Nice.
And Merciful Fate. So
Cradle
yeah,
Filth.
he's going real
Did
heavy.
I read somewhere that
Ozzy.
Jim Carrey's favorite band is Cannibal Corpse?
Yes, that's correct. He was. They were in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
They were.
That's right.
Wow.
This explains so much about his whole personality.
Yeah.
Because that dude is fucking out there like Pluto.
Just a little.
Keep cutting out, man. See? There's something going on.
Where'd you go, Keith?
It's that Facebook fucking curse.
I
Now
can't see-
There
Zuckerberg's
you
fucking
are.
with me now.
Well, somebody
Zuckerberg
could have
forgot to pay the
released
bills.
some-
That's just
I
getting
don't-
shut down.
I mean, somebody could have released something onto the internet to like jack with everything.
No.
So
I think Zuckerberg forgot to pay the bills.
because like yeah.
I heard this had everything to do with the whistleblower on Facebook. The whole shutdown today.
Oh, my.
Yeah, this is somebody's somebody's got something going on. It's
She's going to trial tomorrow, isn't she?
look. There's
so.
there's
Isn't
always more,
that convenient?
Yep, I agree with you. There's remember everybody. There's always more going on in that you do not know than you do know.
What?
Way
Exactly.
more. We know a little. We know a little wee bit. We know, but what's really going on is hidden from you. So don't even if you think you're going to run your mouth like you think you know something, you don't know shit. So Lily likes Jim Vernon's pick.
Yeah.
Pat Phillips says Warren DeMartini, Jake E. Lee, Ronnie James Dio, Les Claypool. Wow. And Keith won't like the drummer. He has Mike Portnoy on drums. And I hate Mike Portnoy.
I've seen a couple of Mike Portnoys on there, and I just there's no what can I say about taste?
Brian Wilson, not that Brian Wilson.
That'd be great though.
Has the one
Brian Wilson, that's
has
the
the Randy Rhoads and Steve Stevens. That's a kind of with Cliff Burton on bass. That's kind of cool.
Sure.
I like that the one guy actually came up with a band name.
Oh.
I think that's kind of cool.
What is it?
The band would be called Barren Stripes. Lead vocalist Michael Drive, guitarist Oz Fox, lead and rhythm guitarist Ray Paris, bass Jim Laverde, and drums Robert Sweet, and keyboard would be Don Airy.
He went super Christian rock, but that's fine.
Praise him.
Super Christian rock. Not just Christian rock.
Super Christian.
Super
Christian.
Christian rock.
Super.
Super.
This is why we're gonna get canceled.
Look, my idea, my perfect 80s metal band is Striper, because they believe in Jesus.
They threw Bibles in the
Jesus?
That's
crowd.
all I need.
I kind of feel like
Jesus?
when I get hit in the head with a Bible, I don't know how Christian
Mozzarella?
you actually are.
Asiago.
I always thought the Striper and Slayer
Cheddar?
should go on tour.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Striper Slayer. Slayer Striper.
It's the Heaven and Hell tour.
That's
Right?
great. You got it. Keith, that's brilliant.
Nice.
You know what? That they could just basically kill each other before the tour ends. First one to lose as many members. Because Jeff Hanneman is dead, so we'll have to bring him back. And then I don't know who's left from Striper, but I bet they could have a good throwdown every night.
I like Chris Thunderwolf Dodson's pick. I like Jim Vernon's pick, and Podrat's pick.
I will never vote for that.
Why?
You know why? Actually, I'm not going to vote for that anyway because I don't like Dave Mustaine. So.
Oh, he likes you.
Okay, so sorry, Josh.
He telling me so. I like that Lily.
I'm gonna go. I have to go with Jim Vernon's just because he's got Tommy Lee, Steve Harris, Nuno Betancourt, and Ronnie James Dio all in the same freaking band.
So that's 2.
Oh wow,
that's 2 for him.
That's kick ass. I know. I'm not a big Scorpions fan, but I'm sure Matthias Jobs would sound great in that band. I don't know his playing in detail.
I know it's fun. It's my last block. I know. I see it.
I'm sure he shredded on Winds of Change, but keep going.
And like I said, Chris Thunderwolf Dodson's is Mike Patton, Steve Vai, Jimmy Page, Les Claypool.
That's fucking dope. That's dope. All right, that's the winner right there. Ding, ding, ding. We got one.
Okay, we're gonna go.
There you go.
We're gonna go with Thunderwolf. Okay, Chris.
Yes,
you're
Chris.
the wiener.
Oh, what?
Wait. He's already sponsoring the show. This is fixed.
I know it's kind of fixed. I don't know, Chris. I'll send you something.
Okay.
I don't think we should do Chris only because he is a sponsor of the show.
He's almost like an employee of this.
Send him a
podcast.
T-shirt.
Basically.
So here's what I'm going to go with Jim. I think we're going to go with Jim Vernon then.
Oh, so close, Chris. Sorry.
Sorry.
Wait, who did Thunderwolf have on the skins on the drums?
Meg White.
No.
Oh, come on.
Dave Lombardo.
All right.
Which is a good one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick, man. That's a pretty ultimate band.
My
so
only
Wolfman.
beef with Thunderwolves is Jimmy Page on guitar. That's my only beef because it's definitely 70s.
That's 70s.
Yeah, that's 70s.
That's
my only
I didn't
beef with
notice
his
it.
picks.
That's a good lineup, but right, Chris.
The
Sorry,
Firm.
buddy.
He was
I know
in the
that- I know,
Firm.
but
I
he's
don't
in the
disagree with
Firm.
it. I'm just saying it's not 80s.
I know what you're saying.
Send him a Ludini bobblehead.
Do we have those?
Go back to let's refer back to Kevin's bands again.
We'll send you something because Chris, it's not fair that we mentioned you and then said no, you can't have it.
See how we are?
Bullshit.
No, you suck.
Bullshit.
That's
it's a
not
fucking
good.
coffee cup. Just give it to him.
That's not cool. It's not cool.
I mean, that's a great band. I would totally listen to it.
yeah.
Awesome band. Everybody did a good job tonight. It was super fun. We've been on an hour, so I'm not.
Oh my gosh!
Unless you guys want to hang, you guys want to hang out for just a little bit longer and see what the Beatles did today.
Yeah, they
Ah,
did
what the
something.
hell? They have, yeah.
If this will work,
If that'll work. No.
it won't work.
Don't even.
We're not even.
Then don't even worry.
We're
The
not
internet's
honest.
acting up.
Yeah, it's
acting a
there's
fool.
certain
It's acting a
sites- Yeah,
fool.
certain sites I can't get to. Anyways, guys, you've been listening to Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. Check
Fucking
out.
China, man. They're all over our shit.
Go to China. No, don't go to
No,
China.
don't go to China.
Only if you want to be put into a concentration.
What?
Wolf's
Come
Customs.
here. Coming to a station near you.
That's right. Wolfscustoms.online. Shout out to our brother, Chris Thunderwolf Dodson. They do amazing custom paint work on musical instruments. Check them out. Rock Rage Radio. Download the app, rockrageradio.com. Speaking of Rock Rage Radio,
Oh, I have one of those shows, huh?
Yeah, you do.
yes.
On Thursdays, it's Hot Licks with Lily 6. Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, Rock Rage Radio. You can get the app for free or just go to rockrageradio.com.
What the hell is that noise?
What's going on?
Those are hot
I know.
licks.
Oh,
This
is
is
that
Hot
what
Licks.
You suck that mic pretty good. You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Oh, my God.
You go pray for me.
Yikes.
You hear dueling banjos in the background?
Hey, Vern, it's Ernest. Oh, no, that's a different movie. But that'd been great if that Ernest guy would have popped up. They should remix Deliverance with that scene. And
Oh, my God.
no.
Jim Varney
Hey, Vern!
Stop.
have Jim Varney just pop up in the background, just look around.
I hate that movie.
You're an idea man. That's what you are.
That would be hilarious.
You're an
though,
idea
you have to
man.
admit. That'd be hilarious.
I'm an idea man too. If you really want to know, I was thinking about today about how to make tuna fish. If I took the mayonnaise and fed it right to the tuna.
Wow.
Right.
And
You
speaking
can
of
totally bypass the middleman. Boom, right to the tuna fish right in the can. They already got the mayonnaise in them.
There you go.
You
See?
understand what I'm saying to you?
You're
You're a
brilliant.
real entrepreneur. And speaking of tuna fish, Keith, what do you got going on? You got some gigs? What's happening?
Man, I'm playing all the time with just whoever and whenever. I think this week I'll be at the Blind Tiger in Slidell, and I'll be at the Blue Crab out by the lake. If you can make it, if you're in the New Orleans area, come on down and I'll play some drums and we'll drink and maybe we'll do some weird unreligious shit.
I'll be there.
Yeah, the Blue Crab.
There you go.
You would die if I actually showed up.
Unreligious.
Depends on what band I'm playing with. I would be dying. Like, don't come to this one. It's good over there.
You'd be like, why are you here?
Save it for the good ones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. Been listening to Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. LudiniRockandRollCircus.com is our website. And LouLombardiMusic.com. Either one of those will get you some very cool stuff. Access to our private group on Facebook, as well as some free music and opportunities to win cool prizes. So check that out at LudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Great show tonight. Keith the Hawk Hawkins, thanks for being around, brother. Our sister from another Mr. Lily V6. Pittsburgh, Kevin, is there anything you'd like to add before we wrap up for this for today's show?
I feel like I can see his leg. That's what's talking to me, that knee. The entire leg is talking now.
There you go.
It's almost like a talking leg.
It is a talking leg. That's my new band, the Talking Legs. We're going on tour with the Talking
Heads.
Never mind. But no, I just want to say I love all yins, guys. Even you, Keith. Even you, Keith.
Oh, that's nice. Stick out your tongue.
I am, actually.
All right, guys. It's been a great show. We'll catch you all on the next Ludini Rock and Roll Circus.